The North Pole has only huge areas of ice, and despite its bitterly cold weather, a large number of animals have been able to adapt and live in this weather, which in its best conditions will be below zero, which makes the Arctic animals impressive, and for this we have brought you a list of animals the North Pole in this article. The Arctic is a harsh environment. However, the species in the following list of Arctic animals are able to thrive either in the tundra or in the icy waters surrounding the Arctic, and many Arctic animals have evolved their own behavior and livelihoods. When dealing with cold and harsh climatic conditions, these developments include thick multi-layered coats, fur that changes color with the seasons, and layers of fat to insulate the animal from the cold environment, as well as seasonal migration and hibernation during the winter. Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is also called the white fox or the Arctic fox, which is found in the list of Arctic animals. The Arctic fox has many adaptations that enable it to live in the Arctic environment, and the most obvious adaptation is the fur that changes color from brown in the summer to color white during the winter. This thick fur provides both camouflage and insulation from the harsh cold environment. Arctic tern bird. An Arctic animal, this incredible Arctic bird flies more than 19,000 kilometers a year, sees more daylight hours than any other creature on Earth, and experiences 2 summers every year. White whale is found around the coasts of Russia, North America, and Greenland. It is a highly social Arctic animal, usually found in small groups of about 10 whales, and its pure white color provides camouflage under the ice in the Arctic. Also on our list are Arctic animals, also known as reindeer in Europe, and this animal has many adaptations to cold climates, including wide openings in the nose to warm the cold air in the Arctic, and hooves that become smaller and stiffer in the winter to give caribou have the best grip in snow and ice, and North American caribou have the longest migrations of any land animal. The stoat is a member of the weasel family, and it is an Arctic animal, and although the stoat is small in size, it is able to hunt animals larger than its size such as rabbits, and the stoat uses even its victims' burrows to live instead of digging its burrows. Greenland shark is also on our list of Arctic animals, and its original habitat is in the North Atlantic Ocean around Canada and Greenland, and Greenland sharks live in the north more than any other type of shark. Left by other predators. Harp seals. Harp seals are born with a yellow coat that turns white after 3 days, and when the young harp seals grow up, they become grayish-silver, and the harp seals are Arctic animals that can adapt to the harsh cold environment through the thick layer of fat to keep them warm, and its fins exchange heat with the environment, cooling it in the summer and warming it in the winter. The lemmings and the lemmings are small rodents with long, soft fur. They are herbivores. The lemmings eat herbs, roots, and leaves. The lemming remains active during the winter instead of hibernation. It also stores herbs before winter and digs under the snow to find food. The American moose is the largest member of the deer family. It is an Arctic animal with large horns and is most common in Alaska, Canada, Russia, and Scandinavia. However, it can become a graceful and aggressive animal when frightened or angry. During the mating season, the musk ox produces a musk-like smell to attract females, which is why it is called by this name. The musk ox, which is an Arctic animal, has a thick fur coat to keep it warm, and both male and female musk ox have long, curved horns. The killer whale is also known as the orca. This toothed whale is a member of the dolphin family. The orca has a distinctive black back and spots on the chest and white eyes. The orca feeds on prey from other marine creatures, and often lives in a group. A top predator, meaning that it is at the top of the food chain and has no natural predators. Polar bear. The list of Arctic animals is not complete without mentioning the polar bear, and the polar bear is a marine mammal, and the polar bear has the ability to float for long distances in cold water, and is also one of the most fast-moving animals on Earth, and the polar bear is one of the largest types of bears. Puffins depend on swimming in addition to flying, and puffins have short wings that can help them propulsion while swimming in the water, and puffins have black and white plumage and a brightly colored beak, and they usually live in colonies on the cliffs above the water where they can easily dive and find food. Snowshoe rabbit. The snowshoe rabbit's coat changes color from brown in the summer to white in the winter, and this provides year-round camouflage. The snow walruses. The walrus is easily recognizable by its long fangs, long mustache, and short fins. This huge, heavy creature was hunted by humans for meat and fat, and hunting for this type of Arctic animal was banned in order to protect it from extinction. Snowy owl is an Arctic animal. These large polar birds live in extremely cold climates. The males of these birds have white feathers on their body while the females have dark brown feathers. They have bright yellow eyes and a black beak, and they have serrated wings, sharp claws and great eyesight to help hunt and kill prey, it feeds mainly on rodents and small birds. It gives birth in the Arctic in nests built on small mounds found on the snow. The Arctic wolf is one of our favorite animals in the list of Arctic animals. Found in the frozen north of Canada, the Arctic wolf is a subspecies of the gray wolf and is smaller than the northwestern wolf, an offspring of another wolf, as it is rather slender. Believe it or not, the Arctic wolf is the same type as your favorite dog. Both domestic dogs and Arctic wolves are subspecies of the gray wolf. Because of their Arctic habitat, the Arctic wolf is hunted less by humans than other wolves. The spotted narwhal is an Arctic animal, also called the centipede and the rhinoceros whale. It is a medium-sized whale with one of its very distinguishing features being the long tusk protruding from the front of its head. The tusk is actually a long front tooth. The spotted narwhal spends all year in the waters the North Pole surrounding Russia, Greenland, and Canada. The prairie bird has white plumage during the winter that provides it with camouflage with the snow, and the prairie bird feeds on fruits and berries in the summer, and searches for food under the snow in the winter, and the plover bird is also known as the snow chicken. Ringed seals are also Arctic animals and are the smallest species of seals, and they have a small cat-like head and a stocky body. The ringed seal got its name from its coat, as the seal has a brown coat with silver rings on the back and side, and ringed seals feed on small fish. The sea otter, also called the otter, is an Arctic animal and is the heaviest species in the gametophyte family, but one of the smallest marine mammals. The list of Arctic animals also includes snow geese. Snow geese raise their young in North America and Canada at the beginning of summer, and then migrate south in the winter. Snow geese tend to search for agricultural fields when they migrate, and snow geese have beaks that are adapted to digging and taking roots out of the ground. The Arctic rabbit is also called the Arctic rabbit. It is an Arctic animal. The Arctic rabbit has a smaller nose and ear than other rabbits, and this prevents heat loss from these non-isolated areas. About 20% of the Arctic rabbit's body is fat, and this is another adaptation to live in the harsh Arctic conditions. However, do not slow down the movement of the Arctic hare, and all this extra insulation, the Arctic hare is very fast and capable of reaching speeds of up to 60 km per hour, 40 miles per hour.